The day had begun with a pale sky and a whisper of wind, but by afternoon, the world was transformed into a white, merciless wilderness. Snow came in sheets, heavy and unrelenting, driven sideways by the shrieking wind. The woman pulled her shawl tighter, but the thin cloth was no match for the storm's icy fingers. Her boots sank into the drifts with each step, making progress slow and exhausting. Her breath came in painful bursts, the cold air cutting at her lungs like knives. She had tried to follow the wagon trail, but the snow had erased all traces of it. Every direction looked the same, white sky and white earth blending together in an endless void. Panic gnawed at her chest. She called out once, twice, but the wind swallowed her voice whole. Her fingers had gone stiff, her face burned with frost, and her legs wobbled as though they no longer belonged to her. Then a deep, primal fear crept in. She would not survive this storm. Alone, lost, freezing, her body was failing. Darkness pricked at the edges of her vision. She stumbled, fell to her knees, and for a long moment she thought of simply staying there. Letting the snow bury her, letting the storm take her. The silence of death almost seemed kinder than the storm's cruelty. Through the blur of snow and exhaustion, she saw movement. At first, she thought it a mirage, a shadow conjured by her desperate mind. But the shape grew clearer. A man moving with calm strength, his figure wrapped in layers of wool and hide, a blanket heavy across his shoulders. His dark eyes, steady and watchful, fixed on her as he drew closer. He did not rush or shout. He did not ask questions or waste words. The storm howled around him, yet he moved as if it were only another part of the land he knew too well. When he reached her, she tried to speak, but her lips were too numb to form words. He knelt before her, his face still and silent, then pulled the blanket from his shoulders and wrapped it firmly around her. The sudden weight and warmth startled her. The fabric smelled faintly of smoke, earth, and juniper wood. Against her skin, it was life itself. He did not explain who he was, nor did he comfort with promises. His silence carried no judgment, only certainty. In his stillness was strength, a wordless vow that she was safe. For the first time since the storm began, she felt the faint spark of hope. The woman's body trembled as he lifted her gently to her feet, steadying her with hands that were both firm and careful. She leaned against him, her exhaustion too great to resist.